Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. That means it may or it may not resonate with you. So, Taurus, what I have here is somebody who is watching, kind of spying on the other person. I feel like they're waiting or they have been waiting to hear from this person, looking for some type of movement, curious if there's going to be any movement. They're looking towards the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. And also to perhaps an argument that occurred in the past. Maybe they're remembering this, the argument that caused this silence. And I feel like this person, whoever it is, wants to clear the air with the other person. And I feel like because they haven't heard from this person, that they are thinking now of taking the initiative to reach out to this person. And so that's what this is about at the heart of the reading, with this page of swords. And you can see it clearly. He holds up his candelabra. He's really looking. He's looking for this knight. He's looking to hear for this knight. See, this knight typically represents a pause and then a movement after a pause. And so that's what he's looking for. He's looking for movement. There's the Chariot. And I say he because there's a he on the card, but it could be a she. All right. And so there's our page. That's what he's looking for. He's feeling alone. He's lonely, and he's thinking about the next step. Okay. I feel like in his mind and in his heart, he has this long-term vision with this other person, and I feel like they're really missing this other person. This is about taking the initiative with this card to reach out and call this person or communicate in some way. Could be a message as well. The telephone indicates some type of communication. Doesn't have to be a phone call. And so what we see is Three of Wisdom in the reverse. It's just like feeling unable to go through with it. I really, really want to do this, but I'm afraid of the unknown, obviously, wanting to clear something up. So he goes from this page to this king, and so he seems to have some type of strategy, but he's afraid of the unknown, okay? Wanting to clear things up. He's reaching for that sword, but doesn't hold it yet, and he probably has reached for it more than once, because this reading carries the energy of somebody longing for something or to do something. And so I feel like they may have been waiting for a time and feeling unable to go through with it because they're being held down with this Fool. They're being held down by something, by ghosts, by fear. And this Fool indicates, well, that this person needs to let go of these things. Let go of whatever it is that's holding you down, and do what? Follow your heart. And what's your heart saying? Your heart's saying, take the initiative. That's what it's saying, yours or theirs. And so we have the Chariot. We have the Chariot here as well, again, and we have the Six of Cups above it. And so this is about movement from out of the past. Okay, and I feel like either this person has a lot of questions, or they know that the other person may have a lot of questions, and maybe this is why about them, and about if it was them who walked away, got angry, walked away, because we see they got angry, walked away here. The other person may have a lot of questions to ask about those movements, about those actions, about the decision, So, yeah, so there it is. Words were said without thinking here, and now the person is regretting it. This is news. This is somebody preparing to send news or to offer news. this is movement after the pause, and this is what this person is waiting for. But it's not necessarily this person here that they're waiting on that will make the move. I think it's this person who's watching and spying. Because this is all about them taking the initiative. And so I feel like it's this person who will actually make a move. This is simply them waiting for this person. And maybe this is what they need to do. Maybe they need to take the initiative if they want this person in their life, you know. Maybe there's something that if this person ended it, maybe there's something they need to see about what they were feeling at the time and why. Um, and maybe they need to speak up or own up to the action that they took, because it looks like they're sitting in the consequences of an action that they took. Okay, and so this is coming up with a new plan. And that's what we see. It's them coming up with a new plan, but now they have to act on it. It looks like they have some type of plan or strategy, because here he is reaching for the sword. He just doesn't know how it's all going to end. And he or she, and they're being overwhelmed by emotions and fears. Um, they could be feeling with the fool here also. They may be feeling like a fool for something they've done. The Parfait in the reverse is the Magician. So it is about revealing something, revealing a truth with justice. And that's what I was just saying. Revealing a truth, telling this person how they feel. I feel like there's the Tower. Okay, so this could be telling the other person something that is going to surprise them, maybe even shock them with the Tower. So you could be the one who's surprising them, or this is vice versa, depending who that page is. Is that page you? Or is it the other person? Are you the one who ended it, or is it the other person? It's that person, okay, who's going to deliver the surprise. They are going to take the initiative to come and clear things up. That's what they're going to do. They're very worried because of things that were said or done. There's some kind of standoff took place here. We can see it here, and we can see that they're very worried about it. These are the things, this is being up in one's head here. Being very, very worried. A lot of negative thinking going on here. They may have went too far, or maybe they feel like they went too far. That maybe they said things that they shouldn't have, and this really worries them. They are longing. They are longing to actually take the action, to take the initiative. What holds them back from doing that is the Eight of Swords energy. It's their fears. And here they are swimming, drowning in the emotions. Okay, this is woe is me, feeling sorry for oneself. But and being too afraid to actually change things. And so this is what they're thinking about. And this is what they're thinking about in this particular hangman. And in this image, we see that he or she comes to a certain understanding about what they need to do now. Okay, so I feel like they spend some time mulling over this, reflecting on this. Their emotions are going to be all over the place, up, down, until finally they do what they need to do. And that is to own up to something that they did and to go and clear things up. So there's our king. here, and here's our queen here. So we have a couple and they are both in the upright, which I love to see. That tells me that both people, both parties, even if they're still a little upset, they're still willing to work together. And so that is the first step, right? That is the first step into clearing all of this up. So, or the next step, because the first step is going to be for this person to reach out. But once they do that, it opens the door for communication for this couple. Okay, so follow the heart, follow the intuition, and send off that message. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. So the cards at the bottom of the deck here are saying the same thing as what we're seeing here. Here we see them hanging back, and this over here is saying, do it. Like, you need to do this. This is what you need to do. Reach out. Reach out. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.